View the blacksmith here.
What do you have on offer?
Redanian dumplings, speciality of the house, heartily recommended. Blimey. A vat gun in my establishment? It can't be.
How do you know I'm a witcher?
You joking? Silver blades, who else uses them? Crafted in Mahakam, am I right? Must be about 40 inches long?
An elven sword expert. You must be Hattori.
Ah, indeed. I
think
am.
we were looking for this
Geralt
guy
of
for
Rivia.
something.
Heard a lot of good things about you.
A pleasure,
Yeah.
Geralt. How might I help you? Care to try a dumpling?
Sure, I'll try a dumpling. I didn't actually think that was going to be an option, but...
Tasty.
Glad to hear it. Anything else I can do for you?
That was an interesting option that they had.
Looking for a good swordsmith. No one?
3 swords on your back. A bit much, don't you think?
Good one. But all jests aside, you make swords anymore?
Really. It's dumplings now. I must make a living. But I miss the hammer, anvil, and bellows. Oh, the heat of the forge. Were it not for that swiving Van Horn.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I shan't greet a witcher with dumplings. Come, let me show you something.
Wow.
Quite a collection. Premium quality, too.
I thought
Thank you.
exactly.
I've kept these as mementos.
Damn shame you don't make them anymore. I'd gladly replace what I have with this kind of steel. Someone with your skills? Why the hell are you needing dough?
This might surprise you. The pay is better. But above all, it's much safer. Food vendors rarely disappear or end up as cripples.
I see. Someone controlling Novigrad's smithing market?
Not officially, though. All supplies go through Ernst Van Horn. And they say he plays cards with Cleaver. Frequently.
Who is this Van Horn?
Ernst Van Horn. Who's that?
Modest beginnings. A small dockside workshop. However, he proved extremely ambitious. He knew he could not compete with other swordmakers on skill alone, so he resorted to other methods.
Other methods?
A bit of slander here, buying business debt cheaply and taking over there. And whenever the competition was a ploughing non-human, he'd accuse them of being Havocars.
Is that how he did you in?
I did not give up without a fight. I went to Town Hall, negotiated. Alas, it was all in vain. He'd already enlisted Cleaver's protection. And in Novigrad, few dare get in Cleaver's way.
Tried negotiating? Making a deal?
With Van Horn? Do you jest? He's a proper heartless bastard. Either play by his rules and pay him, or go out of business.
I see.
But I shan't complain. Dumplings have proven an excellent source of income. It's just... well...
You miss the heat of the forge. Tried getting supplies from someone else?
those rogues of the underworld control all the sources. How am I to talk to them? Unless... would you be willing to help me?
If you can make me some fine armor and weapons, I don't see why I shouldn't help you.
Want me to help you get your supplies? How?
Just come with me to a meeting. As my bodyguard, it'll bolster my confidence. Truth be told, not so long ago, I tried negotiating some iron deliveries with one of the King of Beggars' men.
Take it he's important in the underworld too.
Yes. What's more, he's on piss-poor terms with Cleaver, who backs Van Horn. It's just... he demanded an inordinately large share of the profits. I thought you might help me negotiate. I don't mean gratis. I'm certain we can agree on a fee.
Could I choose something from your collection?
Oh, forget this rubbish. I shall forge you a sword fit for killing gods.
I don't know. Criminal underworld. Not really sure I want to meddle with them.
I badly need your help. Van Horn is a Van Horsen. He must be taught a lesson. I'd be eternally grateful. Plate armor, yours. Or perhaps you'd like a catapult or a trebuchet.
Alright, man.
Fine. Arrange the meeting.
Splendid. Meet me after dark, near the crane at the docks.
Swords and dumplings. Was this a quest that we... I think this was a quest we already had. Oh my god, really? Suggested level for this quest that we just randomly stumbled upon? Level 24. I'm level 13. We won't be doing that anytime soon. I hope that doesn't destroy the quest for me. That would be like the worst because this guy seems like a good dude. And very promising with the things that he was saying. So the safe thing to do probably is... So the last time we saved was like pretty much kind of like, I think before we came all the way over here. So I'm gonna want to make another save slot. And the 1206 is the one we're gonna not want to save over. Just in case. It might be fine. Nothing should happen, but we'll see.
Not good.
This game is so in-depth compared to Skyrim. It's pretty good, man. I can't believe how much time I've spent in this game already, and like we're just kind of really still at the beginning. Did I get a chance to watch the video of the Magic Circle? Yes, I did. I watched the first video of it. Seems like an interesting sort of game. I would probably wait maybe a little bit longer. Like maybe when it gets out of early access, maybe, if that ever happens. But
Why it cost me?
What is it?
I don't know, man. Just usually, like, I don't really pay too much attention to games that are in early access. Some of them that you will always hear about from other people, whether that it's good or it's bad, maybe. But I don't know. Early access games, like, haven't really interested me at all, really, except aside a few. But this game, I'll have to definitely keep in touch with it and check it out along the way.
Didn't look that right.
I don't know. It seems like it's a game that I would probably have to play on my own to like get a feel for it and everything. Because sometimes watching somebody play it, and it's kind of like I would like to be able to like have control of what is happening on the screen and stuff. But
You call this living, Witcher? Bailiff's a harsh man.
Name's Geralt.
Patty Gruber.
Uh-oh.
I'm a bookie. I trust you're here to fight.
well, I don't think
Think
I'm
I'll-
ready here.
Capital of the world.
I feel like I'm just stumbling upon like a bunch of quests and I haven't even received yet. And what do I have that's... Get that out of there. So just go up and then go to the left and then just keep going up. Yeah, but where's up? This way. Up, left, and then
Why are
keep
you
going up.
wandering the streets, eh? Tempting decent men into indecent thoughts.
Cost you double in the round. I must go to the well.
Sure. To poison it, no doubt.
God,
Right head like a miller's son.
it's pretty rude. Oh, there was a quest.
Rain again.
Wait, this was a...
Ages.
This lady was the quest?
Think the lady's grown tired of your company.
Yeah, townsfolk.
Lady? What lady? See her ears? She-elf. And everyone knows elves are always doing something on the sly.
I'm not doing anything, I swear it. I must just fetch some water.
Where will you put it? Where's your jug, eh? Where's your bucket?
God, tell the truth.
Leave her be.
By what right you giving me orders, eh?
Let's go, Reddy. Killing's like batting an eye for witchmen.
You can breathe. It's over.
Over? For you, perhaps. You'll go on your merry way. But I must stay here. And they will too.
You're welcome is an option. Nothing I can do about that.
Nothing I can do about that.
Then why get involved at all? You didn't scare those boars off for my sake, but for your own. To feel just and noble. A knight on a swiving white steed. Or do I have it all wrong? Go, Vatgern. And remember, we neither need nor want your pity.
Wow, okay. That was probably a potential quest that I just messed up.
Boring.
Cost you double in the rain.
Come on, come on.
And that's why you shouldn't get involved. It's interesting because if you're human, you pretty much don't get along with any of the other races. And if you're not human, then they pretty much don't like you. And in the first two games, I sided with the humans.
Front to the eternal fire.
So I wonder if I should change in this game. Because I mean, I'm a witcher. I'm kind of human, but I'm also like kind of like an elf or a dwarf, a different race sort of thing.
What?
That guy got that over his head. Dude. These ladies are everywhere, man.
Sod off, Skyver.
This is a pretty big port.
Nah, this is the job that you, the bigger drunk. I insist.
Magic nature. Alright, we got two quests. Let's see what the levels are. Waiting for new arrivals. Newcomers are hereby informed that in Novigrad one worships the eternal fire and only the eternal fire. The practice of any other religion will be treated as an act of heresy and punished to the full extent of the law, that is, by public incineration. Wow. It's brutal. Particularly forbidden is the wearing of the symbols of other deities, conducting of rituals in their honor, or the preaching of other faiths. Wow. Wait a minute. That wasn't a quest. It was next to the quest one. Oh well. Well, I read that. It was just a notice. Contract issued by the Temple Guard of the city of Novigrad. Fellow followers of the Flame, in recent days several officers of the Temple Guard have been ravaged to death in a most bestial manner. An investigation has been launched to look into the matter, so the perpetrator shall soon feel the iron grip of justice closing around his throat. Anyone able to help the guardsmen track down and punish this murderer, or murderers, as the case may be, is asked to report to the nearest guard post at once. A reward is foreseen. It is likewise hereby announced that any man aiding or abetting these bandits or withholding evidence regarding these crimes shall be punished by torture, imprisonment, or even death. Gwent. Vimy Vivaldi cheats. To all Gwent players, the dwarven banker Vimy Vivaldi is a villain and a cheat. Using typical non-human trickery, he conned his way to victory over me, then forthwith demanded I surrender my cards without the slightest consolation or giving me the chance for a rematch. Anyone tempted to play with him, resist or regret. Okay.
Hey, you! Yes, you! You got water on the brain?
He's yelling at me. What the freak? The Golden Sturgeon. Pretty good name. Pretty good tavern name. Secondary quest. Novigrad. Volunteer. Wait a minute, are we in Novigrad? Really? Oh wow, apparently we already are in Novigrad. Really? Oh, I did not think that the way the maps loaded like that was. I thought that in the entire area of Velen was I thought the entire area of Velen was like this was the entire area of Velen. I didn't know that like you could cross and you go into the next region. Well then, that makes sense. So then if that's the case, then maybe we should go back to Velen and do all the roaming around and stuff like that, maybe? Or maybe we should do the Bloody Baron quest line? Man, that throws a whole different perspective now. I didn't know we were already in the next area of the game just by walking. Okay, so then visit Triss in her house? Wow. Okay. So then I think what we should probably do then is we should probably do the Baron questline then. That's probably the best thing to do. That's interesting. I did not expect it to come out this way. Alright. So... I mean... I know it was open world, but I didn't think it was that open world.
Whoa!
Rain, I like rain.
Drenched again.
Alright, so we'll get out of here then. And,
Hey, boy. What do I got
go somewhere else. Portside Gate.
That's racism.
But I guess that makes sense because...
It's a washout.
like, people can't cross to get into the city just by waiting in line and then just letting them come in. You have to have some sort of like a pass or something. It's very interesting though. I did not expect for it to go like that. So then we should probably go back, do a little bit more exploring in Velen, clear that area out, and then do the Baron quest line. because it's probably something that should have been done a long time ago. But I understand how this game works now. Can't believe I traveled to another area without even knowing it. I thought this was part of Velen. I thought this was still in the Velen region. That's why I was like, Novigrad markers and things like that. I'm like, are we in Novigrad? Okay. That totally makes sense now. We'll go over here. There's one area of the city in here that I haven't been to, so we'll check it out. Oxenfurt, back in Velen. This is Velen, right? Just want to make sure this is part of Velen. Yeah, it is. Okay. So like I said, hopefully that quest doesn't mess anything up with trying to advance the quest with the blacksmith, armorsmith, elf guy.
Long live Radovid!
Uh-huh.
I wonder if there's what's over here. Why are these doors locked? Guess we'll listen to find out. Due to the ongoing hostilities, all facilities and departments of the Oxenfurt Academy have been closed, and the institution's privileges revoked. The student body is hereby conscripted into the Redania army, with expectations granted only to philosophers whose constitutions make them unfit for any practical activity whatsoever, as well as medics and herbalists who are required to report to the field hospital at once. Long live King Radovid.
Sod off before I lose my patience.
So we can't. So this is the academy. Can't go in here. This is where the folks come to study. Okay. We could exit the town over here to this right. I've never been over there, so we can check it out.
The knight from the fairy tales. Did he have white hair or a black horse?
Heathen.
Eden.
Ah, a customer.
Willing to craft something? I think I have some things I need to sell you. Of course, you're at 41 gold from like all the things that I've sold you in the past. You're not going to be able to buy any of this stuff. Good lord, man.
Farewell.
The only way you're going to make some
Orson Jr.'s men visit you too.
money is if I have you repair some of my items.
Honor in the fatherland.
So I did some sort of scouting yesterday, looking at other different streamers that are kind of small like I am, and stream like pretty much like after I'm done streaming. I did find a couple, but most of them are like they stream like kind of like way later when I'm done. So kind of like hosting them when I finish up is kind of not gonna work. I did find some people that played some. They're playing some old games that old PS2 games that I have been wanting to replay.
Try not to disturb me.
So I kind of did that yesterday. But I don't know, man. I mean, I guess just finding somebody randomly and just hosting them without doing like a little bit of scouting and kind of like watching their stream and seeing how they do it and all that sort of thing. I guess it's okay to do that, to just find somebody that's playing like a similar game and just host them without even like looking at their channel, but I kind of feel like you should kind of scout a little bit and kind of get a feel and see if that's somebody that you would want to host.
Daddy's got grey hair too.
I don't want to just pick a random stream and then just like host them.
You's a witcher, right?
But I mean, that's kind of another way to kind of get to know people. But
The sooner they can come home.
I don't know, man. That whole hosting thing is like a whole new area of Twitch that I've kind of got to look into a little bit more and learn a little bit more about. Because that's kind of definitely a good way to help somebody else out and get your name out there as well, and just kind of work with other people and help them out. And in return, they'll probably do the same thing. And if they don't, then I guess don't host them again. But a bit nervous. I don't know if it's I'm nervous about doing it, but like I said, I would prefer to kind of know who I'm going to host, like as a streamer, like see how they run their stream, like do they kind of have like a similar rule set to their chat like I do? Like I kind of basically want to run it like PG-16 here. Like if like every other word is just like a swear word, then it's absolutely not. Probably not. Those are the kind of things that I'm talking about. But I was doing like looking at other streamers yesterday in different games, like Final Fantasy games, Mass Effect, sort of streamers like that. But I didn't really spend too much time on it because I didn't really have a lot of time. I had to eat and then I had other stuff to do, so. And then the people that I did find at night, like they stream at night. They don't stream. They're not streaming like right now or whenever I finish. So.
One drop of his venom will kill an army, horses and all.
Probably fine.
It is a basilisk, but where's its deadly gaze?
Because I'm one of a kind. I mean, like, usually, like, if they are running their stream, sort of like a PG-16 sort of stream, or like, they don't allow swearing or whatever, usually they'll have it in their info section. But, I mean, just by watching for a couple of minutes, you'll know right away, but... Yeah, it's just kind of like... just picking somebody at random that has like 2 viewers or something you've never watched their stream before, you don't know what kind of streamer they are, and then you just say, well, I'm just going to host this person, and then they'll probably acknowledge you for it and say that's pretty cool, but then in the end, like if they're like a streamer that you're kind of just like I don't know, streamer that's kind of not what you want to have in your environment. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. It's a weird kind of conversation.
Interesting.